Hello everyone, and welcome to Customs and Fix-Ups. On this episode, I'm covering a fan topic. Back in May, Damon Asher wrote, "Okay, so when I tried this on Elite CM Punk, the pads did not fit over the knee because only the boot came off and not the thing above the boot, so the knee pad wouldn't fit, and I was wondering if you had a suggestion." Now, this was based on my switch of knee pads. And I had forgotten that the older Punks and Daniel Bryans and anybody with a kick pad, there's a separate piece over the boot, which is the very top of the boot, and it's very difficult to get any sort of pad off of that. So we're going to cover that in this video. Okay guys, so here we have our CM Punk figure, and now what Damon was, what he was talking about, for you guys who may not have been collecting Mattel for very long, is that this top piece here, as you can see, is separate from the bottom boot. Now, these days, Mattel has adjusted it to where the boot starts from the top of the boot. You know, it's all one piece. But back in the day, it was two. So, what Damon was wondering is, how do you get this knee pad with this giant... How do you get this knee pad off with this giant piece in the way? So, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Now, usually... I would go to the sink and do this, but I think I should be okay on this one. So this first part right off the bat is going to depend on how hard the plastic is on your particular figure. Because some Mattel figures, the plastic is a little softer in this area, sometimes it's a little harder, and depends how far in the pin is on the knee. But unfortunately, there's really no way to get any of the knee pads over that piece. You have to disconnect the lower part of the leg. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that here. Now, what you're going to want to do is try to get your knee pad up, you know, about as high as you can get it, because you need a lot of room. Now, here's what I was talking about. You see this pin in here? Now, it's kind of deep on this side, but it's kind of out there on the inside. And now, depending on how flexible the plastic is, depends on whether you need to heat it up with water or whatever. So, what I'm going to do here is, you're going to want a decent pair of needle nose pliers. They will look like this. They will not be as bent up as mine. And what you're going to want to do is, as you can see, I can bend this pretty good. I might not even... No, I'm going to need the plier, but depending how flexible it is, this might just pop off the piece inside. But if not, you kind of just get the needle nose in there and bend it back carefully. And you should be able to pop it right out. As you can see, this can be somewhat difficult. I was hoping to not have to use the hot water today. They're pretty good. Oh, might be able to get it. Oh, there you go. From the other side. So, as you can see, just like that, came right off. And now from this point, you can take the knee pad right off. So Damon, that's unfortunately what you will have to do. Afterward, it is not so easy to put it back on. As you see, it fits back like that. I'm not switching the knee pad on this Punk because unfortunately I don't have a spare or short knee pad for him. But what you're going to want to do afterward is line it up nice. You know, line it up as best you can. And then you're going to have to use the plier to squeeze it from the side back into place. Let me see if I can line this up. Alright guys, it took a little work, but I got it back in there. What I would suggest on these ones is to put the pin back in the knee and then fit it back over the way you took it off, and you should be able to squeeze it in with the plier. So put the pin back in the center knee piece, then put your foot, shin and foot back on, and then just use the plier to squeeze everything back into place. It'll take a little work, but that's how you get it done. So Damon, I thank you for the question. I thank you for the content for the show. And thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for more episodes of Customs and Fix-Ups.